Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mambri and I share videos and my tips on how to improve and develop your life. Today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a story and I'll be sharing my story to gaining more confidence. Confidence is something that makes you comfortable in certain situations, and in my opinion, I feel like the more confident you are, the more you can get out of life, the more risks you can take, which will ultimately give you what you want. And to me, confidence is something that I don't think you can build overnight. I believe it's something that you have to work on, and it's a really big change in your mindset and your personality, which will then make life a lot easier. I am the middle child and I have two brothers. Growing up, I always felt like I could talk about anything I wanted and I'd get support during that. Whereas when I went to secondary school, that was actually when my self-esteem dropped. And I know that this is quite common, so I really hope if anyone is in any kind of similar situation that this video would help you and inspire you to know that it is still possible. If you don't feel like you're a confident person, it's all about the journey that you can put yourself on to be more confident. So I often used to get told that my voice was too quiet and I always looked like I was gonna cry. I felt like I got judged for the small things that I did and didn't do. As much as I had internal support and I had the people close to me supporting me, there was a lot of external negativity that I kind of focused on and took on board, which made me feel like I wasn't good enough, and therefore leading to me having really low self-esteem and confidence. So I remember being someone who just wanted to please people, especially during my teens. That's just how I got by. I never really did anything for myself, and I always prioritized other people, their feelings, their needs before anything to do with me. I feel like I didn't give myself time to do anything for myself because I was busy doing everything and anything for everyone else around me. And it was okay. I was happy and I was content living this way and doing all of this stuff until I wasn't. So the first thing that I remember doing on this journey was to just realize and focus on what I want in this life, how I want to feel and where I want to stand in this world. For example, a few years ago, I realized that I hold a lot of negativity towards a lot of people. Even though I didn't feel like it internally, deep inside, it was there. So my wake-up call was to let go of this feeling, let go of any kind of negativity that I held towards people, towards memories of certain things that were stopping me from achieving everything I wanted to achieve, that was stopping me from being who I am truly meant to be. So I began to focus on making sure that I had nothing but love towards everyone in the world. And it's such an easy thing to say, it's such a nice thing to say it, but it is a very hard thing to do because we're in a society where conflict and disagreements are what get attention, and if you just accept everything, you can be seen as a pushover, things like that. So it was a really hard thing to just make sure I was trying to be loving towards everybody else. But then the next part of that journey was to make sure the love was unconditional and there was no expectations with all of the relationships that I had in my life, whether they were with strangers that I'd come across every day, colleagues at work, or my family. And I knew I had to do this to fully commit to myself, to fully get some kind of result and feel progress in terms of my self-esteem and my confidence. I feel like I had to go through this journey of making sure that everything external in my life was nothing but something positive and something that I would hold a lot of love towards, which I'm not 100% there yet as well. And I think this is a journey that I will continue to go on for a very, very long time, but there are so many things that I learn, and this is one of the main things that really helped me let go of the negative things and focus on what I needed to focus on for my own growth. And so once I started to build this kind of mindset towards other people, I realized that I need to stop being afraid of losing people. I need to stop being afraid of their judgments and their opinion. When we go through change, it makes the people around us very uncomfortable because they don't know what's happening. And it's completely understandable because one day you can wake up with a completely different mindset and you're not on the same page with that person anymore. And it's completely understandable to why people act this way because when change occurs, they become negative because the ego takes over and they just want everything to be the way that they want it to be. Whereas that's not the journey that's meant for you, and that's a decision that you have to make by yourself. And if people do react in a negative way, just remind yourself the value of your own journey. Remind yourself of how important it is to be consistent, to be focused and dedicated to yourself. And you will naturally find people who connect with you, people who resonate with your journey, and that's what you'll attract. That way it will get easier to let go of anyone who has any kind of negative belief towards you, and you will build your own crowd, you'll build your own family who will always support you. And that way it's easier to let go of any negativity that somebody else might throw at you, because you know what you want and that's all you should care about. So we know what we want, we know where we stand in this world, and we are on this journey. We're on this journey and we've let go of all of the negative opinions and people's beliefs that might have stopped us. So then what? How do we make sure we continue to grow in a healthy way, in a healthy speed for us on this journey? We don't want to be on this road lost and confused, not moving at the rate that we should be. How do we make sure we're continuously growing? And this is where you have to push yourself and come out of your comfort zone. So I always get told that I have a lot of confidence, and no one would have believed me if I said I was shy, because there was a point in my life where I was genuinely too afraid to ask for extra ketchup in a restaurant, and I would never ever speak to a stranger. And here I am making YouTube videos, and don't get me wrong, every time I sit in front of a camera I feel great, but I still get a feeling of anxiousness because it's still scary. But it's so important that I carry on pushing myself, because I don't want that feeling to win and I need to take control of it. I truly believe we have so much control of so many things in our life. We often just get scared and we let the world win, and there's all these external things that are actually controlling how we feel. So the biggest step that you can take to being more confident is to take back that control. Take back that power of controlling your own emotions and controlling how you react to the situations, controlling how you want to feel towards so many things in life, not letting those external things control how you feel, but just making that decision for yourself. So what if you stutter? So what if you forget the word that you want to say? So what if you forget the whole point of a conversation? You're the only one that puts these expectations on yourself, and you're the only one that can take them away too. And a quote just came to my mind: when you stumble, make it part of the dance. So when you trip, when you fall, when things don't go the way that you planned, make it part of your thing. Shrug it off, shake it off, and that's how you'll carry on building more confidence. That's how you'll naturally, your mind will start to become more resistant towards these expectations that don't even mean anything. If you find it hard to come out of your comfort zone, then you can just fake it till you make it. Now, every time I record, I don't let myself focus on all of the people that would watch my video, or all of the things that people will think about me, or all of the people who might have negative opinions towards my videos. I don't let myself think about that. I just remind myself, no matter what kind of speed bumps that I might come across, I am still grateful for them, because they are there to teach me and to push me and to make me more confident. I'm grateful that I get an opportunity to share something with the world. Even if it only helps one person, I am still so grateful for that. Remember that you are here with your own purpose. Every single person has their own purpose. Find your purpose and let that be what guides you. Somebody else's job in the world might just be to make this a bit harder. But once you take that step and you go over the speed bump, that will be what makes everything so much easier, and you'll continue to grow and develop in so many different ways. And that brings me to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this story style video. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below, and make sure you share it with someone who might also benefit from it too. Thank you so much to all of you for all of your support. Don't forget to subscribe, it would mean so much to me, and I will see you next time. Bye.